So we are inside of the Adidas pop-up here at Coachella. This is the Bad Bunny, almost like a Zen garden. Everything in here is legitimately real. They're gonna actually be donating and giving pieces of the flowers and trees away, which is really cool, but there's some really just cool decor in here. People are actually, I feel like, sitting on grass. This is really sick. Got Bad Bunny's logo up there, and those are real flowers. So they've been keeping these super fresh and alive for the past couple days. I don't know how they've done it. I do not have a green thumb on me, so this is pretty amazing. I feel like I need to get a massage or something. It's so relaxing in here. They've got the fake like bird sounds and everything, but this is just beautiful. Look at the wall. I mean, it's just like crazy. Ooh, that wind though, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we'll be taking a closer look at the Bad Bunny collaboration done with Adidas on the Campus silhouette, and this is in the beautiful wild moss colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about a special collaboration done with Bad Bunny and Adidas. This is not my first Bad Bunny Adidas collab sneaker we've had on the channel, but super excited to do an overview on this beautiful wild moss colorway. So we'll go through the overview, jump into size and fit on these, followed by how I styled them. Then we'll conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market, as well as when the official drop for these will be on the confirmed app. So let's jump right into it. For those of you who have maybe followed me on my Instagram page or Twitter, I have been posting lots of different imagery of my experience at Coachella week 1. So at Coachella, the Adidas team came together and built an incredible activation for Bad Bunny. I almost wish I could actually take that installation and make it into a home. It was so incredible inside. It very much felt like a serene, picturesque spa relaxation type of place when you walk inside of the actual built out box. On the outside, it was covered completely in real flowers, and those flowers actually had a whole routine set up for them to get watered throughout the day so they didn't die, since we were in the desert. It's a bit dry out there, a bit hot, but it looks like they have definitely survived through week 2. One of the most important parts about being at Coachella week 1 is that this was the first opportunity for you to snag a pair of these if you were on the grounds. So in order to actually have grabbed a pair of these on the grounds itself, you had to be there at certain times of the day in order to pick them up and have them in hand. Or what I did, since my suitcase was quite packed going to Coachella, is I actually went in and scanned a QR code at the actual activation site. And as you scan your QR code, it actually prompts the confirmed app to allow you to be able to purchase these ahead of time. So I've honestly had these since pretty much the first day of Coachella. I've been wanting to put this out, but we've been so busy and a little bit behind on the channel, but that is how I was able to snag a pair of these early. Also today, you probably saw that there was a shock drop on Bad Bunny's website. The only unfortunate part about snagging a pair of those is that those won't won't actually be sent out to you till the 29th, which is the official day that Adidas will be releasing these on the Confirmed app. So definitely set your reminders if you weren't able to snag a pair today, or if you weren't at Coachella and weren't able to snag a pair, that is your last opportunity to actually grab a pair of this beautiful wild moss color scheme. So inside the activation itself was moss everywhere. So from all of the walls to even this kind of seating area, it was covered in green moss, which replicated pretty much what this sneaker's material and color scheme looks like, which is this wild moss tone. So we've got that pretty much on the majority of the upper. And then as we work our way to the tongues, which is pretty much a signature Bad Bunny's sneakers that he has collaborations with Adidas on, are the double kind of branding here that you see Adidas in the back and Bad Bunny's logo on the front. And these are also unbuttoned here, and you can kind of see this nice tumbled material underneath. And then we've got Adidas in a nice, just kind of khaki brown tone. We have the rope skinny laces currently on here, but they do give you the option to just put regular cream laces as well if you're not filling these. So let's take a look at those details, then move along to the side paneling. So wrapping around to the side panels, more of that mossy green, and then overlays of the three stripes and this tumbled white leather. As we work our way to the back, we've got different hues of olive green on the back of the heel. You can see the interior has this nice kind of khaki brown tone on the collar, and we've got the dual logo of Bad Bunny and Adidas on the insole. Working our way to the bottom of the sneaker, you'll see that we've got just an off-white sail tone, which is also on the outsole. And then we've got the campus print here in a nice just brown hue. So this sneaker definitely has a lot of earthy vibes. And again, just really reflected and replicated what the whole aesthetic of the activation for Bad Bunny was at Coachella. So definitely quite the experience. I'm so happy that I happened to be at Coachella when they had this whole activation in place. I think that the Adidas team did such an impeccable job with the activation as well as this sneaker that released there. All right, so now let's take a look at all those last and final details. right, so now let's jump into size and fit on these. So the Bad Bunnies typically run a little bit on the wider side, I felt like. These definitely are a little bit wider, so I decided to go half a size down, and these fit me perfectly. So if you're somebody who has narrow feet like myself, definitely take that into consideration. If you have wider feet than somebody like myself who has narrow feet, this could differentiate since we do have different types of feet. All right, so now let's jump into how I styled this really just beautiful earthy toned colorway. So for the first look, I decided to keep it kind of neutral and similar in color and tone to the sneaker itself, but pretty casual. So I wore some just baggier wide-legged pants and some nice kind of color blocking earthy tones with a matching oversized jacket that also had that kind of color blocking, and underneath a simple just gray tank. Then for the second look, I wanted to just have a little bit more fun with it. I feel like this is such a simplistic colorway, so don't feel afraid to jump out of your comfort zone and add some color into the mix. For the pants, I wore kind of like a watermelon themed color scheme. There's some light greens and dark greens. I love mixing and matching color palettes within the green family, so I decided to do that for the pants. And then I went crazy with the cropped tank top, which was more of a purple aesthetic. I do think that purple complements green so nicely, so I felt like all of that just came together for a very fun splash of color. And then for the last look, kept it pretty simplistic. I feel like denim is just so trendy right now, and I wanted to just have fun with the color blocking aesthetic. So I wore a color blocked, different pattern and colored denim jacket with a matching, just simplistic mini skirt in a light denim colorway for a little bit more of a dressier feel.
Cancún, Perry, San Andrés. Qué bien se ve tu cuerpo en la orilla de la playa. Oh, oh. Otra con ese flow, mami, yo no creo que haya. Oh, oh, dale, dale, vente. Contigo es diferente y qué rico se siente. Quiero hacerte mía otra vez allá en la playa. Contigo es diferente y qué rico se siente cuando te quito el top y te toco.
We are finishing off day 3 at Coachella, weekend 1. Love to be with my Adidas family. They created such an amazing piece behind me. I mean, that space is an oasis here in the desert. I had an amazing time this year. Well, we got some light, but ready to take a breather and rest, have a relaxing rest of the week. But thank you all for watching. So now let's conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So these will retail on the Confirmed app for $160 again on the 29th. They're currently going between $200 to $300, which is a pretty good price point on these. I do think that this is such a rich, beautiful color. I am a sucker for olive, so it kind of is biased, but I do feel like this is one of my favorite tones that Bad Bunny has released with Adidas so far. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. This is ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. We will catch you on the next episode.